back to the YouTube channel. Today we're at Barry Windy Mandela Park for LZ World Tour. My car's been drove by ex-FD driver Nate Hamilton. So he won round one of LZ World Tour, so he's a very good driver, as I've watched all his YouTube videos. But yeah, my parents are currently down at the house going to Burnett's to get the car lined and the coilovers on and all, while I came up with Brady's team. So we're going to go to Drift Games HQ soon to see everything, and I'll show you around and I'll see you there where I will meet Hamilton, I'm pretty sure. Well guys, we're back from the HQ a couple hours ago. It's 1:30. We're just chilling, talking, and our aim tomorrow is to have Nate out and him only come back in for, you know, brake, tires and fuel. But yeah, I'm gonna be in track spotting for him. I've been watching Mandela all my life really, so I know where to tell him to improve and all the rest. But yeah, we're way back to camper now to get some sleep. We'll have to get up early because we need to set up and get all of our like tents up and representing stuff up. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to get to bed. It's been a very long day, and I'll see you in the morning. Well, it's the next day. Nate is here. We're gonna get the seat and all sorted out and the steering wheel change. I'm gonna be spotting for him. We're gonna see when we need to drop pressures and get the car the way he wants it. And yeah, so we made the plan. He's just gonna come in for fuel and tires only. So Nate just did his first run. He's playing it safe. Just wants to get, you know, just a taste of the car, see how wide the track has, see how much space he has, and just see where the clipping points are on track and in real life. But yeah, I'm gonna do a better view. I think he's gonna like send it next run. But yeah, hopefully he can get this line dialed. Yeah, it took me a while to get used to it, but
that's what I'm saying. Like, it feels so.
Whoa.
Yeah, the little lock, dude.
Yeah, well, what type? Oh, maybe. Alright, we need to bend it in.
what's up?
I have to be patient with myself, because right now I'm really trying to feel the character of the car, and I know I'm not driving it hard enough. So it's like a balance of like, oh fuck, I need to get on power, but also like I'm just trying to feel the car out.
So there's a lot lot to learn.
It
Like,
feels quick right now, like very holy shit, you know.
very
But
responsive.
I will say, I feel like keeping the power up is gonna be easy.
Yeah,
It's just the shifting right now.
it's really disintegrating.
It's like I was in the burnout box and I did 180, 180, and then I was in second in the box, and then I went to first, and then it was reversed too. So it's like once I hit the 180, I was reverse. And if I'm sitting on the line and I just want to pull up, I keep putting it in reverse. Like I keep, like it's like maybe that like
I can lock it out.
like the button is like stuck or something. So like.
Yeah, but it should, but I don't know why it's done that.
Let's see. So, if I'm on the line,
So if you go, see if you're on the line, that tick, actually we're going for reverse. So just over till you feel power.
Not more gears. There's no lock on. If it slip out, then.
you good, Clark?
Huh?
Say
Yeah,
that
we're
you
up
do this
there.
here, just until you feel the force.
Yeah.
And if you hit that club, just hit that club.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, yeah, that's a sort of now. So you take on the reverse, so you have to pull that now and then on the reverse. See if you do first. Right, go forward.
Yeah, that's first. Oh, that's back. That's backwards, sure.
Backwards?
That was back. That was backwards, sir. That's forward now. Yeah, that's way too far to the left, you reckon? So Nate can't get the car in the first because he keeps going in the reverse, and then sometimes he gets first, and then shifting is all weird. So we found out probably it was like a lock or something, which is causing it to go in the reverse. So yeah, we're gonna sort it now. We got it sorted. We're just gonna tighten everything up and get out.
There's a dinosaur, you know?
Well guys, day two, Nate is doing good. He's just trying to find the limits of the car, and today he's changing the setup, so he's about to go out.
line Nate Hamilton, and he's done no qualifying runs right now. Luke Fink is given a couple of seconds just to get that thing. And something they said it's something trivial, not mechanical.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what it
That's
is.
good.
But they said it's not a back to the pits thing. It's just a weird starty thing. So
This is our New Jersey champion.
this is the man that took everyone down in New Jersey. He is now. He was in a V8 240. He's now, of course, jumped straight into the right-hand drive 1UZ Toyota V8 turbo-powered 1 Series BMW. This is just bread and butter for Nate Hamilton. This would be something he's very used to. This is if you could make the most opposite car of his, this is it.
I was talking to him a little bit earlier, and he said the major difference is I sit way higher up than his S chassis car. And that was it. That's what he said.
That's all right. If that's all he's got to worry about, that's not too bad. So let's see how he gets on now. He's got a bit of pressure on his shoulders here. No score on the
He
board.
does. He only gets one run to do this, and let's see if he can make it happen. He's been sending it in practice, absolutely getting used to this car. Chucks it in, a little bit of a double entry there, but fully on throttle and committed all the way around. All he needs to do is put a decent score in the books. It's not going to be a super high score. That was kind of a mistake on the backside there, but it is going to be a score for Little Tex.
You know, when he gets around the track, he does the job he needs to do. He gets a score on the board. He's come all the way over from the USA, and it's tough when you're jumping in a car you don't know, in a track you don't know, and you've got a mechanical issue on the first run. You're all down to one run. Doing a great job, though. Doing a great job.
It's a lot to process.
It is.
And it's his first time driving right-hand drive drifting. He has a right-hand drive car, but he's never drifted right-hand drive.
It doesn't matter if you have a right-hand. Drifting right-hand drive, and I mean, if you're driving a left-hand drive car for us,
yes,
you look down. I am changing the gear now.
I am pulling the e-brake.
Everything
and then you look up and you're not where you should have been.
Yeah, the problem in drifting is it happens so fast that your muscle memory just goes naturally hitting the door.
Yep.
You just go for a panic. So a 78.3 for Nate Hamilton puts him in the 18th position. Score on the board. We're going to see him definitely in the last chance top 6. It's an incredibly strange battle because you have Grant Anderson in a completely stock 350Z with an FDF angle kit. You've got Nate Hamilton, who's driving a 1 Series BMW with a 1UZ turbo, the exact opposite side of the car than he's used to driving in America. Both of these guys driving the opposite side in very unusual machines. But we're going to roll the dice on this one. Nobody knows.
And both of them have driven together multiple times throughout their careers in the United States. And here we go. Our winner of last time, sending it in backwards. Grant's just like, you know what? Now's my time to shine. I'm going to take this stock 350Z all the way to the podium. He's going to be the Davy and Goliath. He is the hero story. Let's see what we can
replay of this. I'll tell you what happened. Watch Nate's rear wheels. Guess where he was, Dan?
On those rumble strips.
Was he on the rumble strips? Have a look. Yes, he was.
He got in there.
Yeah, lost the back end of the car. It's just somewhere you can't be on this track. The back end starts hopping. You lose all the traction, and he went straight backwards over the course.
Of course, save though, because he really did some traveling there. And
oh, it was a sketchy moment, and he was pretty close to those tire bales. But he got away with it. But it's knife edge on that entry. If you get the entry wrong, there is no rest of the track. So
yeah,
you saw it happen to Hurt. You saw it happen to Nate Hamilton, and because Grant was in the chase position, he's on the inner side of the track. He's not going to worry about those rumble strips. But now he's in the lead. Does he know? Stay away from them. Don't push too wide. We don't know.
Yeah, and you did mention that in the driver's meeting that you do need to stay off thermal strips regardless because they were backwards.
Yeah, they're like sharp edges all the way along. It starts to hop the car. And look, I've been backwards 50 times into that corner, and I've done it 100 times myself. So I'm not saying it's it's very easy to do in the wet because trying to weight transfer and predict where the exit of the corner or where the corners are when you're going down the hill. Sometimes you naturally don't want to go there, but you end up there. So let's see what happens. Stock 350Z. Let's see if Nate Hamilton can start getting back into this one.
And here we go. Grant coming in hot. That was a great entry from Grant, keeping up that pace. Struggling sometimes. Having a super high horsepower car in conditions like these is not going to do you any favors, and that kind of looks like what's happening with Nate Hamilton here, as Grant absolutely loving what's going on right now. That horsepower in a bottle is just doing him all of the favors, and a super solid lead run. You can see Nate's actually making a little bit of smoke. If the track dries back up.
Yeah, if the track dries back up, Grant's not going to have much to work with. But while it's a little wet, It's working. It's working for him. And I mean, this guy's going to do the whole event probably on one set of tires and half a tank of fuel. And it's, I'm just saying, it's a cheap way to get into the sport. 350Zs are
The win.
Grant Anderson gets the win and goes
The
through.
350Z that could. Wasn't even supposed to be in this event. Here it is, moving on.
Can I tell you a secret, Dan?
What you got?
I sold that car last Wednesday. So that car...
Well guys, that's the end of the weekend. It's been a very eventful weekend. I didn't get much time to video because anytime I had free time, it was just stress. Because whenever I was running to change the tires or put tire pressure down or put fuel in, it would be just too much of a rush trying to get it back out so we can get as much practice as possible. But yeah, starting off, he did his qualifying. He missed his first run, and then he came 18th in qualifying, which was amazing. He did very good for one qualifying run and the stress of one run to do it. And then later on, because he didn't get top 13, he had to drive that day to fight the good in tomorrow. And yeah, he had a dry, no, he had 20 in the back, which we should have had like 15, 10. And whenever today I took a lap out in the car, 5 laps, I was like, whoa, how did he drive this? Like, it was crazy. And yeah, so he's really nice. So is everyone. The community here is great. Like, next LZ Fest, hopefully I'm driving and I can, you know, get back on Mondello and hopefully try to get a podium myself. But yeah, next time he'll be driving this. He'll be driving the 1 Series because the M2 should be ready by then. And yeah, it'll be really cool. But for now, that's the end of the video. Next place we're going is Curry for round 4 of IDC. And I'm second in the standings, so that's very cool. I need to keep it up and keep on top of that. I'll just keep on top of the leaderboard so then I don't lose out on the podium at the end of the year. But yeah, hopefully we'll be going to America a lot and exploring there because we've met a lot of new people this weekend who can tell us, you know, text them and all. So yeah, we've got great friends over there now. But yeah, I'll leave on this note and I will see you in the next one.